Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you the Streamlight KeyMate USB, a flashlight you're going to always want to carry. Alright, thanks for joining me today. The reason I like this flashlight, and it is a flashlight, is because it's what I call a passive EDC item. You don't have to think to carry it with you every day. I'm going to show it to you really quick. There's your light right there. And there's your on and off button and your power indicator. Show you when the battery's dying. And it comes with a charging plug as well. Now when I say passive EDC item, I mean that it's something that you'll probably put somewhere that will always be on your person. And in this case, it's going to be on your keychain. Very simple to pop on your keychain there with that clip. Let me see if that focuses. So you can see it really close. And it's something you won't forget. And having a flashlight with you, I used to think it was stupid when people carried flashlights way before I got into prepping. Then I started carrying one. And again, I was working in a large hotel. That's where I started carrying a pocket knife too. And I found myself going into dark places all the time and not being able to see anything. So having a small little tiny flashlight, back then it was one of those old school flashlights, but it was a small one, and the darn thing worked. You know, and it gave me enough light to see where I was going, to find a light switch, whatever. So, that's why I like carrying one of these. Now let me tell you a little bit about this guy. It's USB rechargeable. There's a door on the side there. There's a port on the side. You have to be very careful with this because this is only held on here by that little strap. So, you have to open it up like this. And you recharge it from there. It's very, very lightweight. It's weather resistant. Got a low battery indicator, which is this light here. It'll blink red when it's low. A lithium polymer rechargeable battery. And it's really a personal area light. So again, we're not going to be testing this outside in the pitch black or in the garage, seeing how far it throws or what spotlight it has. It's more of a personal area light. Kind of like the light I was carrying on my bag over here, which is this Innova keychain light. But this one is just not very bright. And as you can tell, this one is. There's your low, medium, and it comes with a strobe. Let's get it to the strobe. There. So as you can tell, that's a whole lot brighter than that tiny little thing. And it's also going to mean that I can put this on my keychain as opposed to putting it on my bag. So the KeyMate USB features a bright LED light. It's got the low and high as I showed you and the flash modes. The low is 16 lumens. It'll run for about 2 hours. And the high is 35 lumens. And it'll run for about 1 hour. And we're going to show you this with the lights turned off in a second. The emergency flash mode runs for 35 lumens, and that will run for 2 hours. Weighing in at only 14 grams, it's very, very light. It is thicker on the bow end to accommodate the battery and the USB port, but the LED is impervious to shock and rated at 50,000 hours. So that's like 5.6 or 7 years of continuous use. It's IPX4 water resistant. So it's not waterproof. You can't throw this in the water and turn it on and swim around with it. But it does have a 24-month warranty in case you do. I didn't tell you that. So, for its size, it's very, very bright at 35 lumens. It's not meant to light up your house or your driveway, but for close quarters use like door locks, finding lost items, there are high and low settings as I showed you. And the flashing thing can be used to rescue yourself from a downed aircraft or passing automobiles. It's fairly bright. And it really sticks out. So let's say you got in an accident. You rolled your car. And the only thing you could really do is just sit there and turn that on. Maybe somebody will see that from the highway. Okay? Definitely a handy little tool to have. There is no way to bypass modes. So you do have to go low, high, flash every time. And there is no memory, so it doesn't remember the last mode. It's just low, high, flash. Very simple to operate. It's got a one-button design. The multifunction button also has a charge indicator, which is red for charging and green for charged. The spring-loaded clip on the top here, as I showed you, attaches to your keyring. Some people put these on zippers, on sweaters and stuff, or jackets. It's all metal construction. Aside from the plastic on the top and bottom here, this whole thing is all metal through here, so it'll hold up pretty well. And the price on it is around $17.49. So that's not bad for like 18 bucks. You get a decent little portable, rather bright flashlight that you're always going to remember to carry. Now, when this comes brand new, it'll be in what they call demo mode. In the package, it's set up so when you push the button, it turns the light on and off. That's it. Push it, it turns it on. Let go, it turns off. And you'll think, oh my God, I got a broken one. You had to get it out of demo mode. You're going to take the charger, plug the charger into the side, and charge it its first time. That's it. Even if you just plug the charger in, plug it in for like a second, it's good to go. So now I'm going to move things around a little bit, and I'm going to show you what it looks like charging. And remember, too, I have a plug here, but you could use a solar panel. You could use a battery, portable battery pack, whatever. I'm just going to plug it into the charger and back there, and we'll show you what it looks like into the plug, the wall plug. So give me a second to set that up, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I got it zoomed in on the wall here. We're just going to plug this in. And forgive me if I go out of focus on this. It's very hard to review small items when you do YouTube. All right, I'm going to plug that in. I'm going to take a look. You see it's red because I've been messing around with it. When that's fully charged, that will turn green. And it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours. It doesn't take very long. So it's a very nice design, very small, compact, portable. And let's see what it looks like on my keychain. Let me back this up a little bit and let you see what it looks like from a keychain. So I would suggest putting it somewhere away from your keys because you don't want it to get banged up. Not away from your keys, but maybe not near the sharpest, most scratchable one. Because I got a feeling that this plastic eventually will get scratched up, as will this. And I think if you face it facing out, like I have this cool little remove before flight thing. So if I face it facing out like this, let me snap it on there, it should be just fine. It also kind of will keep it from getting triggered and turned on. So all in all, I'm really, really liking it. Again, I like it because it's what I call a passive EDC item. You don't have to think about taking it. You always have a flashlight with you. And you don't have to stick it in your pocket. You don't have to have a dedicated pouch for it, whatever. It's just always with you. And it's not super bright. You're not going to be clearing rooms with this thing. But it will definitely be able to give you the light you need in an emergency situation. And it's actually very bright. So let me dim the lights here really quick, and I'll show you what it looks like. And we'll wrap it up, and I'll give you some final info on it. All right, I just have a single light bulb all the way on the other side of the room. I only do that because my camera isn't the best when it comes to low light. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now you can see the waves, the wavelength that it's on, but that's low. Okay. And there's high. That's fairly bright. I mean, I could easily see myself walking through, an area that's kind of rough on the ground or very dark or a dark alleyway, whatever. Gives you enough light to see. And then you got your strobe. So, those are the modes. Let's put that back on so you can see it. And put on the other light. Those are the modes, and that will be replacing my little Innova light. Not that the Innova was bad, it just wasn't bright enough. I turned it on after dark a couple nights ago. And I was looking for something that I dropped on the ground. And I mean, you couldn't even tell from 5 feet away that it was on. I mean, you can see it's on. And there's a brand new battery in it. It's just not bright enough. It's handy if I'm looking at, like a door handle or something. You can see the light there. But it's just not bright enough. And I do have to kind of get some weight off the side of that bag. Because I have like my fire starters and whistle and everything else on there too. And I have an old little holder that has my original lighter with some fuel in it. It's kind of an old neat lighter. But I want to lighten up the weight of the bag a little bit and just have that, ready to go, easy to carry. So that is it. That is the KeyMate USB made by Streamlight. I'm going to put a link down below where you can pick one up. And below that is our Amazon store. This is in our Amazon store, but I'll put a link directly to it. So check out our Amazon store. If you don't see anything in there you like, just click the link and shop as you normally would on Amazon. Really helps out the channel a whole lot, and it doesn't cost you anything. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below. We do have the spring sale coming up, and I'm going to do a video dedicated to that in a little bit. But we do have the spring sale coming up, and if you're thinking about getting involved in getting some freeze-dried food for the first time, you definitely want to check out the spring sale because everything in the store is on sale. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe and stay prepared.